Hello, hello. Uh, Good afternoon, guys. If I'm audible, just type this in the chat box. Okay, 9 members are there. Just you can type yes if I'm audible because okay. Thank you, Ashwin. Okay, so we'll start with the topic. Today we'll be starting with the aptitude topic. Okay, verbal reasoning we are going to do, and the topic name we are going to start as calendars. Okay, we'll start with the calendars topic. So basic question: anyone can tell me what do you mean by calendars? First of all, why you use calendars? What is the basic use of calendars in your general real life like that? You can type the answer in the chat. Okay, see dates. Okay, that's a that's a genuine answer. The see you want to, if you want to see the dates, you can see, right. Then anyone else? See, guys, in this session I just want you to interact because in verbal reasoning, right, we generally call it as logical reasoning also. So in this session we need little bit of interaction. Okay, if it is a quantitative topic, I would not ask you to speak, or you can type. We just need to solve the particular basic concepts and like that. But in this particular part I need to know that you're getting the particular concept or not, right? For that reason I'm asking you, just you can just type it out in the chat box or just read it out. Okay, so generally calendars are used to see the dates, right? If you want to plan some events, if you want to conduct some kind of like session, this session I'm conducting, right, I have scheduled this particular session in the calendar, right? So means in Google calendars, but I want to see the date, I want to see the time, right? So calendars are used for those kind of things, correct? But in calendar topic, in aptitude topic, it is little bit different. Why I'm saying little bit different? Because it is not related to our day-to-day life. It is only related to finding out the days. Okay, so I said now days, right? I didn't say date. Finding out days. So what do you mean by days rather than date? What is the difference between date and day? You can just type in the chat box, or else uh, after 2 to 3 seconds or 5 seconds I will give the answer. Because if you're not telling the answer in the chat box, I will think that you're not going to answer. That's why. Okay, I will just give you 5 to 10 seconds of time, and if you want to type you can type, otherwise I'll go with the session. After 10 minutes I will start showing the presentation. Before that I need to tell you about the general thing about the calendar topic, right? That's why I'm not sharing the screen right now. Okay, so in calendars, date means it is a combination of three things, that is day, month, and the year, right? And if I say about day, day is only 7 days we are having, that is Sunday to Saturday, correct? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So these are the 7 days, and every date is consisting of a single day. Okay, suppose if I am telling today is, what is the date of today? Yeah, today is 16th April, right? 16th April 2024. What is the 16th? It is a date. Okay, 16th. What is 4? 4 is a month. What is 2024? It is a year, right? And this 16/4/2024 is being set as today is Tuesday, right? So today is set as Tuesday on the date of 16/4/2024, right? Suppose if I am asking you the previous date was 15/4/2024, and it was Monday. Previous date was Sunday. Then day before yesterday also it was Saturday. So all the dates are in the link, right? Suppose yesterday was Monday, today will be Tuesday, tomorrow will be Wednesday, day after tomorrow will be Thursday, like that, right? So all the dates are connected, and from when it is started, it has been started from the 0th year, you can say, as a first day on the earth, you can say like that, right? Whenever the date has been started, on that date has been started as 0 or 1, you can say. Okay, so that date of day we are going to find out. Okay, suppose you don't know what is the day of today, using that particular date we are going to find out which day it is. Okay, So we'll see the general introduction about calendars first. Okay. So now I'm going to share the what we say presentation. Okay. If it is visible, you can just type it out yes in the chat box. Okay. I'm not able to share the screen. Just a second, guys. Just a moment, get it. It is opening. It will take a while. Yeah. Yes. Hope is it visible, right? I think it is visible. Yeah. So it has been. So we'll just see the basics of calendars first. Okay. What what is the role of calendars? Okay, and types of calendars we are going to see. Basically, a calendar topic is refers to more manipulating the dates. Okay, day, weeks. As a student told to see the dates, we use calendars, right? The same thing here. It is the calendar topic generally refers to the things included in the calendars, which is dates, days, weeks, month, and years. Okay, it involves the calculation in it of scheduling any kind of meetings and all. Okay, for that reason we use the calendar concept. Okay, what is the use of means calendars? What is the importance of calendars? If you're learning calendar topic, what is the use of it? First of all, it's generally asked in placement uh, interviews and all, placement test and all. Okay, it has been asked in higher level of examination also, UPC also. Okay, so these kind of topics have been asked in the higher level of exams. So for that reason you can study calendars. Our general knowledge also, if you want to gain, you can study calendars. Okay, so these are the basic things to understand about the calendar topic. Okay, understanding the date system, because there are so many types of calendars. Okay, there is no only single calendars. There are so many different kinds of calendars. We have Hindu calendar also, historic calendars are there, cultural calendars are there. Okay, Julian calendar is there. Okay, Georgina calendar is there. So different kinds of calendars we have. Okay, so for calculating, why we generally use the calendar. to calculate dates, weeks, and months, right? For that reason, we generally use. Okay, third thing is solving the time related problem. Suppose you want to go somewhere, you're going to see how many days we are having. Okay, if we have 4 days, you're going to plan according to that, right? For that reason, we will be taking this calendar topic also. Okay, it is included in analytical patterns also. Suppose if I am giving any kind of ordinary year or leap year, suppose I am giving 2024. Is 2024 a leap year or not? Yes, it is a leap year. Why? Because if it is divisible by 4, generally the people thinks like that only. If it is divisible by 4, it is a leap year, right? So till now, you also know this thing only, right? That if it is divisible by 4, that is a leap year. You also know that this thing only. But in further slides, you will get to know a new thing today that I think most of the people will won't know about that, right? So if I am asking that is 2024 is a leap year or not, you're going to say yes. Why? Because it is divisible by 4. That's a basic question, basic answer you can say. If I'm saying 2023 is a leap year or not, you're going to say no. Why? Because it is not divisible by 2. Okay, so these kind of patterns also they can ask in the examination on the basis of trends and all. Okay, planning and organization also you can plays an important role in calendars, right? Means if you want to plan something, if you want to organize something like an event and all, you're going to see the calendar thing and you're going to organize according to that. Correct. Financial planning, budgeting, okay, legal and administrative purpose. Why calendars are used in administrative purpose? Suppose in a court they will be giving you a particular date, okay, that this hearing will be conducted on this particular date or after 1 month or after 1 week, right? So there also they use the calendar generally, right? So what is the use of learning calendar? Means what is the context of yeah, learning this calendar concept, right? Problem solving, right? Because most of the time in the companies they approach the student or the whatever they're going to hire the particular employee, they will be seeing that you can solve the problem or not. Suppose there are three students. The first student is solving the same question in 10 minutes. The second person is solving the same question in 7 minutes, and the third person is solving the same question in 5 minutes. It is clear that the third person will be selected. Why? Because he is solving the same thing in 5 minutes, right? They are not going to hire the slower person. He is going to hire the who is faster and who can think faster, right? So for that reason aptitude plays the most important role. If you are going for aptitude test, you need to know little bit of shortcut tricks and the traditional methods also, because the most of the people what they do is they directly jump towards the traditional shortcut method. You need to know about the traditional method also, then go for the shortcut trick, right? Whatever you are familiar with, you can do that. If traditional method is okay for you, you can do that. If it is difficult for you, okay, go for the shortcut method, right? Time management is also there. Okay, it tells you about the time management also, that if you're solving this question in 30 seconds, the second question you have 1.5 minutes more, right? So it involves in time management also. Analytical skills also, it will help if you're learning calendar topic, right? Real world application, you already know why we use calendars in real world applications. Okay, for eventing, for financial, so those kind of things. Okay, communication, legal, as previous slide I have told, right? Okay, so how many types of calendars are there? Okay, I have just made a PPT of it. You can just see here. The first is Georgia calendars, where it is mostly used in civil calendars. Means previously, nowadays no one is using this. Okay, so in Georgia calendars, it is used in civil calendars worldwide. Means in different countries they used, but where where they left this particular calendar is in this 1582 to reform the Julian calendars. Then next we have the Julian calendar also, which has been in 45 BC's. Okay, in 45 BC the Julian calendars had been introduced. Okay, there they use this Julian calendars. Okay, means what is the basic difference is in Julian calendar, leap years are occurring every 4 years. Okay, without exception. Means every 4 years the leap year would be coming. Okay, so that's why it has been reduced in Julian calendars. That is the only difference. But now we are not using this. We are using the basic calendars. You can say English calendar or this classic calendar, you can say, right? So there are so many calendars. Suppose we are Hindus, right? So we have Hindu calendar also. Means you will be see basically parents sees, right, what is today. Today is this particular day, so we don't need to do like this. So we have Hindu calendar also, the same thing. Islamic calendar is also there. Okay, in Islamic calendars the days are only 354 and 355. Generally we have 360 uh, 5 and 366, right? That is the general days, but here it is different, right? Used is means Islamic calendars, Hindu calendars are generally used for religious purposes. Okay, we don't use that in basic calendars. The same way we have uh, Hebrew calendars, we have Chinese calendars, right? So Chinese calendar is basically known as, means zodiac, Chinese zodiac. Those means 12 animal zodiac signs are there, right? On the basis of that, the Chinese calendar was made. So in Chinese calendars, they use for this purpose, right? The same way, as I said, Hindu calendar is there, where they generally use the lunar and solar years for adjusting those kind of months, and they see that what the Hinduism tells us. So for that reason, they use Hindu calendars. Okay, the same thing. The Italian calendars is that. So these are the different kinds of calendars, but we don't need this. Just for the general purpose. I just have told you. For general purpose, I have told you. But this thing we don't need. If they are asking these kind of things in a exam, you can easily tell the answer of this. Okay. Now let's jump towards our topic. Okay, so now we are going to see the basic concept, and I will be asking some questions. Just answer it out. Okay, it's a basic questions. I'm not going to ask that much of hard questions at all. It will be basic questions, right? So the first question, I will just make this slideshow. Okay, so everyone knows this much, right? In a week, we'll be having 7 days, right? Days. So in this calendar topic, the most important thing is this days. Okay, how we are going to follow the days is, suppose I will be just writing down in here, we will be having a topic called as odd days. Okay, I'll be having is the concept, yeah. So here we'll be having a concept of odd days. Okay, so can anyone tell me what do you mean by odd days? Yeah, Yashwant, how many questions are asked in this concept, sir? Generally, in aptitude test, okay, logical reasoning will be divided into, means all the aptitude questions will be divided into 25%, 25%, 25% like this. Okay, it will be depending on the exam. Okay, suppose if you are giving any kind of job interview, in job interview they will be checking your logical part. Okay, not, they are not going to check that how mathematics, in mathematics you are good or not, right? So there they are going to see the logical part. So suppose there they are going to divide the aptitude exam in 50 and 25. So in logical we have so many topics. Suppose if they are asking logical questions from calendars, you can mostly you can get 2 to 3 questions, at most 2 to 3 questions. Okay, at least two you're going to get, most to most you're going to get 3 to 4, that's it. Okay, not more than that you're going to get. Okay, so because logical, why I'm saying it is important, because you'll only get 60 questions in 60 minutes. That means you already know that for every question you will be having only 1 minute, right? On 1 minute you need to solve one question, otherwise you will be left behind from the other students or other competitors, you can say, right? Suppose in logical, means logical topic, what is the benefit is you can solve that 1 minute question within 20 to 30 seconds, right? That is the main thing about logical reasoning. So if you're solving that particular question in 30 seconds or 35 seconds, or you can say 20 seconds, so you have that leverage of time. That means you have more 30 seconds for the next question. Okay, you can give more 30 seconds for the next question. That is the main benefit of logical reasoning. Okay, because in logical reasoning you can easily solve the questions within seconds. Okay, but it doesn't mean that you can solve the same thing in quantitative topics. Quantitative topics little bit needs little bit of time, right? For that reason, logical part is important. Okay, and this calendar thing comes under logical reason, right? So I will be explaining the concept, okay, in traditional method. I'm not going for the shortcut method here. First I'll be explaining the traditional method, and after the traditional method I'll be jumping towards the shortcut method. Okay, we have the shortcut method for this. Okay, shortcut, if you want to learn the shortcut method, you should know about the traditional method. Okay, for that reason I'm explaining about this. Okay, so just see in this slide what I have written. So generally we have 7 days. Okay, that will be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday. 7 days we will be having, and total days in ordinary year and leap year. Okay, everyone knows that we have two kinds of years. One will be leap year, which will be containing of 366 days, and the another one will be 365 days. Right? Correct. So ordinary year means February will be containing 28 days. Okay, leap year means February will be containing 29 days. That is the basic thing. Everyone should know this. Okay, I'm not going to tell that no one knows this. Everyone will be knowing this much of the part. Okay, next is now every 7 day will be, okay, suppose if I'm saying after every 7 day, what you do, you say like 1 week has been over, right? After every 7 days, Monday to Monday, that means 1 week has been done, right? That means 1 week has been over. You have used 1 week, or you have lived one week, like that. If 7 days has been over, right, that means after 7 days the count of the day will repeat, right? After 7 day, Monday, after 7 day again Monday will be coming, after 7 day Monday will be coming, right? That means the day is repeating every 7 day. Okay, that is the same thing I have written here. Now what is the reason of saying this every 7 day it is repeating? Now we will be having a concept of odd days. Okay, now my basic question is, what do you mean by odd day? I will just remove this, and I will just ask you one question, that just tell me that what do you mean by this? Okay, I have just removed this particular part from here because I want to ask the question. In a given period of time, the number of odd days more than the complete weeks are called as odd days. Okay, you can see all the months, all the month days, and I have written odd day also. Now is your task is, what do you mean by odd day? You just need to tell me how I have written 3 here, how I have written 3 here, how I have written 2 here. What is the reason of writing that particular part? I have shown you the definition also. The odd day definition is the number of days more than the complete weeks are called as odd day. Okay, in simple words I will tell you, in simple words I will tell you a definition. So let's see, you will get, yeah, you'll get it or not. Okay, in simple words, complete weeks left with the days are known as odd days. Okay, I will repeat again. Complete weeks left with the days are known as odd days. Now I will just post a comment here. Suppose I am having 25 days. Okay, suppose I am having 25 days. Now how many odd days will be there in this 25 days? I have told you the definition also. I have shown you the example also in the particular slide. Now my question is, in 25 days how many odd days will be there? And I have told you the simple definition also. Complete weeks left with the days. Okay, you can tell the answer. 18 members are there. I hope at least 6 members will be listening carefully, right? At least if 18 members are listening carefully, then it is great. So 18 members can give the answer here. Okay, now it has been reduced to 70. So in 25 days, how many odd days will be there? At least I need the answer from for this one. Okay, so you can give the answer here. 2 minutes. We can give the answer. 2 minutes I will wait. Otherwise, I will start again. Can you tell me how it is 4? Okay, I've given the correct answer, but if you would, if you want to tell how you got 4, what is the reason of getting 4? Yes, perfect, Yashwant. Alu, perfect. Okay, Pawan and Yashwant are okay. Mridul, yeah, it is correct. The explanation is also correct. Okay, as I told, complete weeks left with the days. Now you need to find out that in 25 days, how many total weeks are there? First of all, right? How many total weeks are there? 3 weeks are there, right? Now after 3 weeks, that means 21 days. If you remove the 21 days, you are left with 4 days, and that 4 days you are going to tell it as odd days, right? As Pawan has written, 25 modulus of 7. If the CS students will be there, they will get to know this. Modulus means you need to take the remainder. If you divide 7 by any number, whatever the remainder is there, that means that is the odd days. Okay, if I'm taking as 100, okay, 100 divided by 7, the odd day will be 2, right? Because the remainder is 2, right? If I'm taking as 14, 14 divided by 7, answer is 0. Odd days are 0. Okay, like that you want to find out the odd days. Why I'm saying odd days is important, because that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday we have seen, right? We are going to assign a number to each day, right? We are going to assign a number to each day, as you can see here, right? Monday we are going to assign as 1, Tuesday we are going to assign as 2, Wednesday we are going to assign as 3, Thursday we are going to assign as 4, right? And Friday 5, Saturday 6, Sunday as 0 or 1, right? From 1 to 7 or 0 to 7, you can say we are going to assign a code to all days. Now, after calculating in the end, if you are getting the answer as 1, that means that day is Monday. Okay, suppose we are getting 2, that day is Tuesday. After calculating everything, we got it as 0 or 7, that means it is Sunday. And one more thing which is important, that the odd day should always be less than 6. If it is greater than 6, again divide it by 7 and take the remainder. Okay, if suppose I got the odd days as 120, what are you going to do? Divide by 6, take the remainder. Okay, that you need to remember. And counting of odd days, I have written here counting of odd days. Why I have written it is important, because of this. People, what they do is, if I'm telling that you need to calculate odd day in 2024 years, means in 2024 years how many odd days are there, what they are going to do? Divide by 7 and taking the odd days. That is wrong. That's why I've written here counting of odd days. I haven't written as counting of odd years, odd days. So odd days is only applicable on days. It is not applicable on months. It is not applicable on years. So how are we going to find out how many odd days are in a month? So suppose if it is January, in January you know it is 31 days. So what are you going to do? You're going to take 3 as the odd day. Okay, suppose if it is February, in February there are 28 days or 29 days. That means 0 odd days or 1 odd day, right? So if it is March, that means it is 31, right? 31 means it is 3, right? If it is 30, it is 2. It is 31, it is 3. Suppose the date, today date is 16 April, right? 16 April 2024. So you need to include from January to March and the days used in April. So you're going to add these all things, that will be coming as 3 plus 0 plus 3, it is 6. And in April, how many odd days? You're not going to consider 2. Why? Because today's date is 16, it has not been completed. So in 16, how many odd days? Come on guys, you need to fast. In 16, how many odd days? 2 odd days. That means what is the answer? 6 plus 2 is 8, and 8 is greater than 6. Correct? 8 is greater than 6, right? Sorry, 6, right? Divide by 7, answer is 1. That's simple, right? Now here, little bit you need to understand, right? I can't show you everything one by one here. You need to concentrate on the words which I am saying. So for that reason, you need to be little bit attentive here, right? So as I am saying here, today's date is 16 April, right? So you're going to consider January, February, March as the total days. Now you tell me that in February, how many odd days I'm going to consider? I'm going to consider 0 or I'm going to consider as 1. Come on, guys. Am I going to consider 0 or am I going to consider 1 in February? Correct. I'm going to consider as 1. Why? Because 2024 is a leap year, right? If it is a leap year, I'm going to consider February as 29. And if I'm considering February as 29, that means I'm going to consider odd days as 1. So what is the total? Yeah, Y1, mother. Okay. Ridul, Y1, because what is the date I have taken? 16th April 2024. Right. What is 2024? 2024 is a leap year. Correct. So if 2024 is a leap year, so in February, how many days will be there? 29 days will be there. If 29 days is there, how many odd days are in 29 days? 1, right? Because 29 divided by 7 is 1. So what is the total till March? 3 plus 1 plus 3. How much? 7, right? But you need to consider April also. But in April, how many days you're going to consider? Are you going to consider 30 or you're going to consider 16? How many days? First, come on, guys. Only two numbers are there. It takes this much of time to type those two numbers. Am I going to take 30 or am I going to take 16 in April? How many days I'm going to take? Okay, I'm going to take as 16. Okay, because April is not complete. Okay, April has not been completed. It is only 16th now. So in 16th, how many odd days are there? Only 2. So above we had 7 and below in April we had 2. So 7 plus 2, it is 9. Now the most important thing, 9. How many odd days are in 9? What are you going to do? I told odd days should not be greater than 6. So what are you going to do? You're going to divide by 7 and take the remainder. What is the remainder if the number is 9? It is how much? It is 2, right? So 2 is the answer. Okay, 2 will be the answer. Now what people will do is they will do this much only and they will just leave it here itself. Okay, the people don't know that you need to calculate the days or the odd days for the previous year also. You have just calculated for 2024. You need to calculate from 0 to 2023 also. Okay, you have only done for this year. What about the previous years? You need to do for that also, right? Okay, right now we have did till this year. That means 2024 we have did. We are left with the previous years also, right? Correct. So you can't do one by one like this as the same thing we have did for 2024, right? You can't do for 2023 like that. You can't do for 2022 singly like that. Okay, if you're doing like this, you need to calculate for 2000 times, because how many years are that? 2023 years. So you're going to calculate for 2023 years? No, right? Okay, so we are going to cut this down into parts. Now we are going to calculate for years, rest of the years, and rest of the years is how much? How much rest of the years are there? That is 2023, right? So in 2023, if I want to calculate from 0 to 2023, okay, just concentrate on my words. I'm saying 0 to 2023. It is not only 2023. It is 0 to 2023. Means from the starting till 2023. Okay, now the main thing starts here. Okay, tell me the answer of, if I will be saying some years, you need to tell that if it is a leap year or not. Type yes if it is a leap year, type no if it is not a leap year. Okay, I will see the year. Okay, until I got yes or no, you need to tell me the answer. Okay, so 2024, if is a leap year or not, you just need to type it as 2024 leap like that. If it is a leap year, that means type it as 2024 leap. Okay, if it is not a leap year, that means you type 2024 not. That is enough. I will get to know. Okay. Okay. Okay, you are saying yes, yes, that means it is a leap year. Okay. Okay, the next one, 2022. 2022 is also leap year, Yashwant. Yes. The Pinjar is also saying that 2022 is a leap year. Sure, good. Okay, can you tell me how you are calculating that 2022 is a leap year? You can just type how you calculated that 2022 is a leap year. What is the logic you have using? Confused, okay, confused. Not yet, okay, no. Okay, so calculating leap years is very easy. Okay, for so we have not divisible by 4, divide the year by 4. Yeah, Sindhu, if you are dividing by 4, right, 2022 is not a leap year. That's what I'm saying. But they said yes, it is a leap year. That is the thing I'm clearing out. Just listen here. Okay, so if you want to calculate leap year, right, I run Python program if century 400 divided. Yeah, yes, Mridul, I'm just going to say that only, so don't worry about that. So if it is a non-century year, now in years also we have two kind of years. Okay, one is century year, one is non-century year. Century year means where you're going to get two zeros in the end. Okay, so if I'm saying as 2024, it is not a century year, it is a normal year. Okay, that is 2024 because it is not getting two zeros in the end. So if it is not getting two zeros in the end, what you're going to do, you're going to divide it by 4. If it is divisible and the remainder is 0, that means it is a leap year. Okay, so I will just write down here. Just see, suppose I am writing it as uh, I'm writing as a 2024, right? If you divide this by 4 and this remainder is equals to 0, okay, if the remainder is 0, that means it is a leap year. Okay, now 2022 divided by 4, it is not equals to 0. Okay, it is not equals to 0, that means it is not a leap year. Okay, I will write down as not leap year. Okay, here I will write it as leap year, right? The same thing if I take a century year, right? Century year means 2000, this one, okay, 2022. Now I have taken 2200. Okay, 2200. Okay, or 1700. I will take 1700 or 1600 or 1400 or 2000 you can take. Now in this thing, okay, this thing you understood. If it is not a century year, how are you going to calculate the leap year or not? Yes or no? I have not told you about the century year till now. Only non-century year I told that you are going to divide it by 4. Okay, if it is 0, the remainder. Okay, hear it carefully. The remainder should be 0, not the quotient. If the remainder is 0, that means the answer is correct. It is a leap year. If it is not a 0, that means it is not a leap year. So in the first question I asked, 2024 is a leap year or not? Yes, it is a leap year because the remainder is 0. In the second question I asked 2022 is a leap year or not, the answer is no, because it is not divisible by 4. The remainder will be 2 there. For that reason it is not a leap year, right? Now we are going to check for a non-century year. In non-century year, what you're going to do is you're going to check the remainder using 400, right? As Mridul has typed in the text, right? So for century year, you are going to check using 400. Okay, if it is equals to 0, that means it's a leap year. If it is, but this one is not. So this is not equals to 0. So the answer is not leap year. Okay. Next one, again percentage of 400, and it is not equals to 0. Okay, so it is not leap year. Okay, but next one, if you divide this by 400 and the remainder is equals to 0, so this is a leap year. Okay, the same thing as you can see for the next one also. Next one is also not a leap year. Okay, but the next one is the leap year. So have you understood, or you still you have any kind of doubt here? You can just ask in the chat box. If it is not a leap, it means if it is a century year, you're going to divide it by 400. If it is not a century year, you're going to divide it by 4. Understood or not? Come on, guys, yes or no? Okay, great, guys. You have understood this. Okay, so why this is important, because we are going to find out the odd days for years. Okay, and for years we have one thing which is important. Why? Because if I'm saying 2023, because right now we have calculated for 2024, right? Means for 2024 year we have got 2 odd days by calculating for all the months, right? Now we need to calculate till 2023 previous year, right? From 0 to 2023, correct? So this 2023, what I'm going to do is I am going to divide this 2023 in 2 parts, and that 2 part will be what? That will be 2000 plus 23. Have you understood this? Suppose I am writing down as 2. Okay, if I'm writing as 2, can I write this 2 as 1 plus 1? I can write down, right? Both are same only. So both are same only, correct? Both are same only. So the same thing I have done here. The 2 I can write it as 1 plus 1, correct, right? So the same thing, 2023 I can write it as 2000 is a century year, so we can easily calculate. How we can easily calculate, I will show you. Okay, so 2000 plus 2023. Understood why I did this? So we have this much part only. Okay, you can you can think that, so it is very hard, you are taking too much long, this traditional method, it is very long, so we can't do that. Trust me, guys, if I'm telling you, the explanation part is only this much long. After getting the traditional method, it is 10 seconds of time you can solve any questions. I'm taking the guarantee of that. So that's why just listen carefully. So I have divided this part in 2000 plus 23. Correct. Why I divided this part? Okay, why I divided this part? Just see here. Now we are going to calculate the odd days for years now. Okay, so as you can see, the leap years also I have told you, right? Every year divisible by 4 is a leap year, if not a century year. Century year, what you are going to do? You are going to divide it by 400. Okay, it is also should be divisible by 400 if it is a century year. So 1700, 1800, 1900 were not a leap year, but 2000 was a leap year. The same thing what I have told you in the PPT also, it is the same thing, right? Understood? Okay. Now let's jump towards our year. This is the last thing you need to remember. Just see the slide. Voice is not audible. So, okay. Guys, my voice is audible correctly? Because I'm seeing the PPT, right? So that's why I can't this observe the chat box. So right now I saw that the voice is not audible. So some Nayana has typed that voice is not audible. Is it audible properly? Because everyone, if everyone is facing the same issue, that means my network issues will be there. Yes sir. Okay, little. Okay, wait, I will just check my internet connection, so just 2 minutes. Just a moment guys, I will just change my connection. If everyone is facing the same issue, then my network issue will be there. Just a moment. Guys, is it audible now? If now also it is the same thing, you can just type it down. Otherwise, if it is audible, you can say, you can just type down it is audible like that. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I was in the leap year, right? So now I'm going to now we are going to calculate the century year odd days, right? As you can see in the slide, everything I have written there. So let's go from the starting, right? Because I can't write down. So if I would have written down in the board, it would be more easier to explain. So let's see here. So in one leap year, how many days are there? There are 366 days. Correct. So there it has 52 weeks and 2 days are the lefted ones. So in one leap year, that means in one single leap year, how many odd days are there? Two odd days are there. Okay. So I need the total concentration here. Okay. Because this is a very important thing. The most of the people do the same mistake here itself. So for that reason, please do concentrate here. Okay. For this part only. Okay. So now tell me this, have you got this part? In one leap year, how many odd days are there? There are two odd days, right? Previously, we have calculated total days divided by 7, the remainder will be the answer. The same thing I have did here. One leap year is equals to 366 days, correct? Yes. So divided by 7, what is the answer? The answer is 2. So in one leap year, there will be two odd days. Understood? In one leap year, there will be two odd days. So in one ordinary year, how many odd days will be there? Because there I haven't written the ordinary year. Ordinary year means non-leap year. So don't be confused that I'm saying ordinary year. If I'm saying ordinary year, that means it is a non-leap year. Means we have two kinds of years, right? Leap years and non-leap years. So non-leap year means ordinary year. So don't be confused in this. So if leap year is consisting of two odd days, so how many odd days are there in non-leap years? That means ordinary year. Come on, guys, give the answer. Okay, I think you're not getting the answer. Okay, so have you got this part? One leap year is equals to two odd days. Yes or no? This much you got right. I think non leap year you're not getting it, but yes, Yeshwant has told one. Good, it is correct. So in one leap year it is two odd days. Why it is two odd days? Because 366 divided by 7, the remainder is 2. The same thing you need to do for ordinary year. Nothing different. So in ordinary year, how many days are there? 365 days divided by 7. Answer is 1. That's it. Right? That much easy. You don't need to do anything. How many days are there total? Take it and divide it by 7 and take the remainder. Okay, that means you need to take the models. Okay, always divided by 7, take the remainder. That is the only thing you need to remember in calendar topic. That's it. Okay, and the calculation should be a little bit faster. That's it you need in this. Okay, the next part is, now we are going to calculate for 100 years. Okay, we are going to calculate for 100 years, as I have written here. Number of odd days in 100 years, number of odd days in 200 years, number of odd days in 300 years, number of odd days in 400 years, right? So we are going to calculate for the first 100 years, that means from 0 to 100. Okay, the second one is 0 to 200, the third one is 0 to 300, the fourth one is 0 to 400. Okay, so like this we are going to calculate. Okay, I have only written here the four things, that is 100, 200, 300, 400. Why I have written is because the same thing you're going to get for 500, 600, 700. So you don't need to calculate again and again and again. Okay, you can take the same thing and you can copy paste it. That's it. Okay, so let's calculate for the first 100 years. Okay, now in this thing I have written as 100 years is equals to 76 odd years and 24 leap years. Have you got this part? Why I have written 76 ordinary years and 24 leap years? Have you got this part? If you haven't, I will explain you. But I'm asking you guys, if you have you got this part? Yes. Okay. Why I have written 100 years is equals to 76 ordinary years and 24 leap years is, in 100 years, how many total years we are having? 100 years, right? So in that 100 years, some of it will be leap years and the rest of them will be ordinary years. So how we are going to calculate how many ordinary years are there, how many leap years are there? What you're going to do is, you're going to divide 100 by 4. So what you're going to get? You're going to get the answer as 25. Okay, in the chat box itself, I have posted the answer here. If you divide this 100 by 4, you're going to get as 25. But here I have written as 24 leap years. Why I have taken that one out? Is 100 is a leap year or not? Now it's your chance to give the answer. Is 100 is a leap year or not? What happened? Okay, just now I told you, right, how you're going to calculate the leap years for century year, because 100 is also century year. In the end, it is having two zeros. Leap year. 100 is a leap year. Just now I told that if it is a century year, how you're going to calculate? You're going to divide it by 400. If it is, the remainder is 0. If you divide 100 by 400, what is the answer? The remainder is 100. Your remainder should be 0. 100 is not a leap year. Okay, 100 is not a leap year. The 100th I am saying. Okay, suppose I will just write down as I will open up a notepad and I will write that. I will share the notepad. Wait here. So if I'm sharing the notepad, will get to know easily. Okay, suppose in the first year, what is the first year of 100 year? That will be first leap year of 100 years. That will be 4. Correct. Then it will be 8. Before century. Here you are not going to take it as before century, Mridul. You don't need to think like that. Okay, you can directly say it as 0 to 100, or else 0 to 200 or 1000. You can say, okay, BC we don't need here. Okay, so the next leap year will be at 12. The next leap year will be at 16. The next leap year will be at 20. The same thing, it will goes on till how much? It will go till 92, then 96, then it will be 100. So as I can say, this is my first leap year. Correct. This is my second leap year. This is my third leap year. This is my fourth leap year. This is my fifth leap year. Is it correct? Correct, right? So which one is this one? 92nd. Can anyone tell me? 92nd is which leap year? If 4 is my first leap year, 8 is my second leap year, 12 is my third leap year, so 92 is which leap year? Correct. It will be 23rd. Next will be 24th. Next will be 25. Right. But here, as I said you, that 100 is not a leap year. Why? Because if you divide this 100 by 400, the answer is not 0. The answer is 100. Okay. The answer is 100. Got it? If you are dividing this 100 by 400, the answer will be 100, right? But you need to get this as 0, right? You need to get this as 0, but this is not 0. So what are you going to do? This is not a leap year. That's it. So this 25th is going to be considered as an ordinary year. That means this 100 will be considered as a this 100 will be considered as a ordinary year, right? For that reason, I have only considered 24 leap years, and the rest of them means the this 1, okay, 2, 3, okay, this is my non leap years. Okay, because there are more leap years, right? There are more leap years. These are the leap years, and the rest of them will be the non leap years. That means ordinary years, right? So because of that, I have written as non leap years and leap years. Okay, where is my PPT? Okay, okay. For that reason, I have written as 24 and 76. Have you got it? Why I have written as 76 and 24? 76 will be considered as non-leap years and 24 will be considered as leap years. Okay. Now the next line, as I have written, 76 multiplied by 1 plus 24 multiplied by 2. Why I have written that? Because 76 is the ordinary year, and in ordinary year, how many odd days are there? In ordinary years, how many odd days are there? Only one. So that's why I have multiplied by 1. Okay. So in leap year, how many odd days are there? In single leap year, we'll be having 2 odd days. That means we will be multiplying with 2. So in 24 leap years, we'll be having 48 odd days. Okay. So if you calculate that, what is the answer you're going to get? You're going to get the answer as 124. Okay, which is greater than 6. Okay, which is greater than 6. So what are you going to do? You're going to divide that by 7. And if you divide 124 by 7, what is the remainder you're going to get? You're going to get the remainder as 5. So in 100 days, how many odd days we got? We got the answer as 5. Correct? So in 100 years, we got the answer as 5. The same thing we need to calculate for 200. In 200, how many odd days will be there? You don't need to calculate the same thing now, because we can write 100 into 2, right? I can write like this. Just see here. 100 multiplied by 2 is how much? 200. Correct? So can I write it as 5 into 2? So how much it will be? 10. And 10 is greater than 6. So what I'm going to do? I'm going to divide this by 7 and I will take the remainder as 3. Understood? Yes or no? I'm just writing it down how I'm getting the answer. So don't be confused about this. Okay, the third one you're going to get you the answer. For the third one I have written, right? For 300. What is the answer I'm going to get? I will be dividing that by 7. Okay, because I have multiplied it by 3. So answer will be 15 divided by 7. The answer will be 1. Okay. So for 300, I got the answer as 1. At 400, I got the answer as 0. Why it is 0? 5 into 4 is 10, 20. Okay. 5 into 4 is 20. And 20, if you divide by 7, the remainder is 6. What is the reason of writing 0 there? My answer is 6, right? So why I'm returning 0 there? Anyone? Because the 400, okay, from 0 to 400, if you are calculating, the 400th year is a leap year. As I told you, 400 century year is a leap year, right? 400 divided by 400, answer is 0. Correct? 21 divided by 7 equals to 0. Yeah, it is 21 divided by 7 is equals to 0, but it is not 21, right? I have written that plus 1. Why I have written that plus 1? In the previous 200 and 300, I haven't written plus 1. So why I have written in 400? Why? Because in 200 and 300, the last year is there, right? 200 and 300. That is not a leap year. That is non-leap year. Okay, that's why I'm considering as normal year only. But when you're going to calculate for 400, that 400th year, the last year, it will be considered as leap year. For that reason, I have added 1 there. Okay, for that reason, I'm getting the answer as 0. Understood? So this much is the concept. Yes, leap year. Okay, so this is the concept you need to remember. Now let's solve some example. Okay, let's see an example now. Suppose we'll not take this one. We'll take yeah, this one. Okay, the day is 28 May 2026. 2006. Sorry, not 2026. 2006. Okay, so we'll solve here. I will take the date here. I will paste it here. Okay, let's keep it here. Right, now we'll start from the beginning. In 2006 till 28 May, how many odd days are there? Come on, guys, fast. Guys, anyone? How many odd days are in 2006 till 28 May? You are only going to calculate for 2006 now. The previous 2005 we will be calculating. Don't worry about that. But first, tell me how many odd days in 2006 till May. Okay, let's calculate. Is 2006 is a leap year or not? You just tell yes or no. I will calculate it. Okay, the answer is one. Yashwant has told the answer is one, two, two. They are saying two, two. Okay, let's calculate. Okay, let's calculate. First, tell me is 2006 is a leap year or non leap year? 2006 is a leap year or non leap year? 52 weeks with 1 day remaining. What is this 52 weeks with 1 day remaining? Why you are calculating 52 weeks 1 day remaining? Okay, yeah, non leap year. But the answer you are giving on the basis of that. Okay. See, Yashwant, you don't need to give the answer based on leap year. Leap year is only used to calculate that if you're taking February as 28 or 29. That is the only use of finding out the leap year. Okay, if it is a leap year, the answer is not fun. Okay, let's calculate and let's see you'll get it or not. Okay, so 2006 is not a leap year. So in January, we are going to consider the total month as 31. So how many odd days are there? 3 odd days. In February, what should I consider? 0 or 1? Because it's not a leap year, I'm going to consider as 0. Okay, in March, it is 3. In April, how much? It is 2. In May, it is 3. Okay, but May, we have the May itself directly. Okay, so we have 28 days used in May. So we are going to consider as 28. So I'm going to divide this 28 by 7. So what is the answer? Answer is 0. So what is the total? Can anyone tell me the total of this? Nayana, it's not. It's. I know that it is not a leap year. Okay, I asked the question if it is a leap year or not. You told the correct answer, but now we are calculating odd days here. In from January 1, 2006 to 28 May 2006, how many odd days are there? Okay, for that reason we need to calculate the total months first. Okay, how many total months are there? January, February, March, April. Okay, in May, how many days they have used? 28 days, right? So like that we are going to calculate. So how many days are there? So for January, I have considered as 3, for February as 0, for March as 3, for April as 2, and for May, I am going to consider as 28 divided by 7, which is 0. So what is the total? Total, so this saying it is 12. Okay, is it 12? That is 3 plus 3 plus 2, it is 8. Yes, so that is 8. Why you are getting as 12? You are doing any kind of mistake here. If you calculate that particular equation which I have written there, you should be getting as 8, right? Yes, Yashwant. Am I doing wrong or you are getting the wrong answer? Because the answer should be 8 here. Why, right? In January, yes, sir. Okay, 8. It is 8. So the answer is 8 here. Okay. So what you are going to do is it is 8. So if it is greater than 6, right? I told if it is greater than 6, divide by 7. So divide by 7 and you're going to write down as 1. So you're going to give the answer as Monday. Okay, you're going to tell the answer as Monday, right? But this is just the first part of the answer. Okay, this is just the first part of the answer. The second part is still left. You need to calculate from 0 to 2005. You have just did only from 2000, only for 2006. You have only did for 2006, right? So you need to do for 0 to 2005 also, right? So for that, what I told, how you're going to do that? What we are going to do is we are going to divide this into two parts. That is 2000 plus 5, right? For this 5 we are going to calculate separately, and for this 2000 we are going to calculate separately. So for 2000, how much odd years are there? If I were to tell you that we have only calculated for these 4 years, right? That is 100, 200, 300, 400. What about the 500? What about the 500? I didn't told you about the 500, right? So what about the 500? What about the 500? 500 will be equivalent of 100. Okay, that will be equal to 100. 600 will be equal to how much? 600 will be equivalent to 3. Okay, I will just write this down in a different sheet so it will not confuse you. 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. Now as you can see here, okay, now as you can see here, this 500 will always be equivalent to 100. Okay, so the answer of this 500 will be how much? Answer of 500 will be 5. Answer of 600 will be 3. Answer of 700 will be how much? 1. Answer of 800 will be 0. Again it starts. It will be 5. So it will go in a circle. Okay. So the same thing, how much it will be for 2000? My next question for you. How much it will be for 2000? How much it will be for 2000? Yes, guys. How much it will be for 2000? If I have a, as I showed you the equivalent, I've shown you the equivalent, right? 100 will be 5, 200 will be 3, 300 will be 1, 400 will be 0. The same thing it will repeat now. 500 will be equivalent of 100. 600 will be equivalent of 200. 700 will be equal of 300. 400 will be equivalent 500. And always remember 400, 800, 1200, 1600, okay, 2000 will always be 0. Okay, whatever 400 table will be there, their odd days will always be 0. Understood? So the answer of this which I have asked you, where it is here. So this one will be 0 plus, for 5 years, how many odd days? In 5 years, how many leap years are there? One leap year is there, so I will multiply this by 2. Okay, and then how many ordinary years? 4 are the ordinary years, so I will multiply it by 1. So what is the answer of this? This will be 0 plus, how much? 2 plus 4 is 6. So total is 6. And this 1, how much is this? This is the one which you need to add here. That will be plus 1. So total will be 7, and 7 indicates Sunday. Okay, 7 indicates Sunday. So as you can check, the answer of this will be Sunday, right? So the total solution I have shown you here, you can see here. The answer is Sunday here. The proper way is already been written here. Okay, so this is the way of finding out the particular day of this date. Okay, so this will be the solution. You can just copy this down if you want. Okay, next we will do one more example, so you'll get a better idea how you're going to find this. Okay, so 5 minutes I'm giving you, just take down. Guys, take down this. After taking it down, read this particular part one by one, so you will get to know how you go. I means you will get the answer. Okay, because this is not the topic that after hearing once you will get this particular topic. So just solve this particular part. See what is the thing which we have done here. If you're not getting it, just type it in the chat box. How sir we got this? I will explain it again. Okay, but you need to ask the question. Otherwise, I will think that you already got it. So read the particular solution. If you're not getting anything, type that thing in the chat box. I will explain it again. Okay. Guys, have you taken down any doubt you're having here? If you have taken down, I will go for the next question and I will explain the same thing. Let's see if you have any doubt or not. Okay, so we'll go to the next question now. Okay, so this will be the next question. Now I will take an example of 1900. Right, right now we did the question for 2000. Right, so let's see. This will be enough or not. Okay, let's. I will directly go to the solution. So there itself I will be explaining. Okay, so this will be our date. So I will take this date also. So 2 minutes. Let's see you will solve or not. Okay. I will just try to write down the answer directly here. Let's see you will solve or not. Okay. So 98, 97, right? 97. So I will take it as for 97 as 2, 1900 as 1. I will go the flow. So June till May I need to take, right? And this is not a leap year. So 6, 7, 8, 8 and 3, 11, 11 and 17, 28, 0. Okay, 0 is the total months. Okay, 1 will be for 1900, and for 97 years how much will be there? Anyone can tell me? No. Great, right? Okay, so it will be 2. So the answer is 3. 3 will be Wednesday. Okay, the answer is Wednesday. The same thing I have did 0, 1, 2 and 0. Right, same thing. Just if you have the concept clearly, you can directly tell the answer within seconds using the traditional method I'm saying. Okay, because I don't like the shortcut method. Traditional method is way faster than the shortcut method here. Okay, so let's see the solution now, one by one. Okay, we will calculate this particular part here. Okay, I will just try to write down here itself. Mm, okay, so first date is 17 June 1998. So what we are going to do is we are going to divide this into parts, right? For one is previous year 1997. Okay, the next is from 1/1/1998 to 17/6/1998. Okay, so the same thing I have did the same thing I have explained you in the previous concept, right? We are going to divide this into two parts, which will be the previous year and this year. So previous year I have divided is 1997. Okay, so in 1997 how we are going to divide is I am going to divide that 1997 as 1900 plus 97. Okay, and the rest is from 1/1/1998 to 17/6/1998. How many odd days? You just tell me this answer. You just tell me for this one, because previously you have tried this, so you have got some correct answer also. So you just tell me this answer. The rest of this I will show you. You just need to tell me for this one. For 1998 in that year itself, how much will be the answer? At least tell me this one. Come on, guys, fast. At least I need for this one. No answer, guys. Okay. So for this one, just see here, because the ending month is June, right? The ending month is June, so you need to consider from January to, okay, January to May, total days. From January to May, total days will be this much. That will be 31, 28, 31, 30, and 31. Okay, so you can directly add these all days and you will get it as 168, and 168 if you divide by 7, you'll be getting the answer as 0. Okay, the remainder will be 0. This is 168. Wait, I will just add, I think it is wrong. So this will be 90, 120, 150, 168. So this is wrong. This is 168. Okay, 168, if you are going to calculate, the answer will, you are going to get it as 0. Okay, or else what you can do is, you can take it as 3 plus 0 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus, for 17 how much it will be? It will be 3. Okay, so like this also you can take. Mm, okay, so 3 means January, 0 means February, 3 means March, 2 means April. Okay, 2 means April, 3 means May, and 3 means June. Okay, how I did this? 31 divided by 7, the remainder is 3. Okay, 28 divided by 7, the remainder is 0. Okay, 31 divided by 7, the remainder is 3. 30 divided by 7, the remainder is 2. 31 divided by 7, the remainder is 3. 17 divided by 7, the remainder is 3. Okay, if you add this, you're going to get the answer as how much? It will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 12, 12, 14. So answer is 14. 14 divided by 7, the answer is 0. Okay, so like this also you can do, or like adding the days also you can do. Okay, whatever is easy for you, you can do that. After getting 0, you got the answer for this one. Now we are left with 1998. Sorry, 1997. So for 1900, you already got the answer. Okay, this one I just got it right. So till May, I'll write it as till May. Sorry, May, till May. Next, in 1900, how much? The answer is 1. Okay, so in 97 years, how many odd days are there? First, we are going to calculate the ordinary years. How many ordinary years? Anyone? No one. Come on, guys, you need to tell the answer. That is 73. 73 multiplied by 1 plus, how many leap years? 24 are the leap years, multiplied by 2 plus the previous one which we did, that is 0. Okay, so 1 plus, what is the total of this? 73 plus 124, sorry, 24 into 2, that was 48 plus 73. What is the answer you're going to get? 48 plus 73. Anyone? I think no one is going to answer today. So 121 plus there is 0. Okay, you got it. Is it correct? Yeah, it is correct. So 1 plus the 121 divided by 7, I need to write down. So 127 divided by 7. So the answer is 2. So answer is 3. And 3 indicates it's Wednesday. So this is the solution you're going to get. So it is this much of easy concept. You don't need to do anything here. It is very easy. You just need to see the concept. You just need to go for the answer here. Okay, now I think little bit of the things you already got it right. Now let's see the shortcut trick also. Okay, I will just tell you the shortcut trick also, then we'll solve some more questions. But for the shortcut trick, the formula is this one. Okay, day plus year plus century year plus leap year divided by 7. Okay, but the thing is here also you need to remember the particular odd days, right? But the only one thing, the difference is here you don't need to remember this odd days. You need to remember this formula, which I'm going to write now. Just wait, I will just write down here. So I will insert what I will insert. I will insert a column towards the right. Yes. Okay. So this will be your odd days for the month. Okay. So AYS. Why I have added this column? Because I need to show you how you're going to find out the odd days for this shortcut formula. Where you're going to use this is this odd day, where you're going to use in this place, the month place. Okay, for the January month the code will be 0. Okay, the February month the code will be how much? Can anyone guess? Answer is 3. March month answer is 3. The next month, can anyone guess? No, I think no, right? So I will just directly write them. So next will be 1, next will be 4, next will be 6, next will be anyone 2, next will be 5, next will be 0, next will be 3, next will be 5. Just wait a second, something is wrong here, I think. Uh-huh. I think the column has been disturbed here. Just a moment. Because of this, some disturbances there are. Okay. Now I got it. Okay, so this will be your code for shortcut one. Suppose I will take the same date. What was the date we have taken there? Anyone can tell me? No one, right? Okay, I will write down the date here. I will write down the today's date itself. So 16, 4 and 2024, right? Huh? So we'll take this date. So what is the date we are having here? I will just directly solve here itself. So you will get an idea here. Okay, so I will write down as 16 plus. What is the month we are having? Month is April. For April, what is the code? The code is 6. And remember, guys, for shortcut trick also, you need to remember the codes. So the best thing is go for the traditional method, because I prefer traditional method because it is easy. Now for year, what you're going to take? Year we are having is 2024. So last 2 digit I'm going to take. That is only the year one. That is 24. Now century year, which what is the century year? Century year is 20. Okay, that means 2000, right? 2000 is the century year, and for 2000, what is the odd days? 2000 equivalent is 400, and for 400 now it will be 6. Previously it was 0, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? Previously it was 0, but now it is 6. Why? Because in shortcut you are going to minus 1 in the previous formula. Previous we had 5, we had 3, we had 1, we had 0, right? In that we are going to do minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. So you're going to get for 100 now it is 4, for 200 now it is 2, for 300 now it is 0 now, and for the 400 now it is 6. So for 2000 it will be how much? It will be 6. As simple as that. And in 24 years, in the rest of 24 years, how many leap years are there? 24 divided by 4. What is the answer? Answer is 6. And then divide this whole part by 7. That's it. This is your shortcut trick, and you need to take the remainder. So what is the answer you're going to get for this? 16 plus 6 plus 24 plus 6 plus 6. This will be 30. Okay, this will be 12. So 12 plus 30, 42, 42 plus 16. How much? 48, 58, 58 divided by 7. What is the answer? 58 divided by 7. Answer is 2. And 2 indicates Tuesday. And today is Tuesday. Yes or no? That much simple. Now see how I got this code for each month. You know how I got this odd days, right? Divided by 7, I got these all days, right? Now we'll start January as 0. Now 0 plus 3, how much? 3. 3 plus 0, 3. 3 plus 3, 6. 6 plus 2, answer is 8. But we need less than 6. So 8 divided by 7, answer is 1. Okay, 1 plus 3, 4. 4 plus 6, 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 3, 9. 9 divided by 7, take the remainder, answer is 2. So 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 2, 7. 7 divided by 7, remainder is 0. 0 plus 3, 3. 3 plus 2, 5. That's it. So this is the short code you can calculate. You can by heart also. If you're not getting to by heart, you can learn also. How you're going to learn? Using this. Okay, so this is the shortcut trick you're going to use if you're not getting to learn, right? If you're not getting to buy it, you can just use this one, okay, to calculate it. So the answer for this will be 2. Understood? So this is the shortcut. For this also you need to know these kind of things, right? For that reason you need to learn the traditional method very clearly. Okay, that's why I have given the importance for the concept here, not for solving the questions. If you got the concept, you can easily solve any question in this calendar topic, any question. Okay, so now I will take a simple date here, and please solve the question very quickly. Okay, let's see. I will just take one single date. This is the date, 15th August 2010. Now I need the answer from this for this one from you guys. 19 members are there now. 22 members are there. At least 10 answer I need to get, and everything I need to get. If you are only giving the answer, that is not correct. I will consider as you have taken from the Google and you are just giving the answer from there. I need how many odd days are in this year, how many odd days are from the previous year. 2009, how many odd days will be there, and in 2010, how many odd days are there. According to that, write down the answer here. I think you can see in the slide, right? So I'll just scroll it down so you can't cheat. Come on, guys. I need the answer fast. 19 members are there. At least 1 to 2 answer. How, Yashwant, how you got a Sunday? So how many odd days you got in previous year and this year? Just write down that. You got it as Sunday, huh? Very good. Come on, guys, you can solve this. You are getting Sunday, so you tell me how you are getting Sunday. How many odd days you got in 2010? How many odd days you got from 0 to 2009? I need the numbers in the chat box, not the answer. Answer I can just in 10 seconds I can search in Google this date and I will get the answer as Sunday. 2010 as 1 day. How you are calculating as one man? Are you doing only for leap year or non-leap year? That's it. 2009 also one you got. So 1 plus 1 it will be 2, right? It will be Tuesday. You are just calculating for year. Is it a leap year or non-leap year? What is the what will be the rest of them? There is month also, there is day also, there is the rest of the years also. What are you going to do for that? Okay, let's see here. Okay, so I will divide this into two parts. One is 15th AUG 2010 plus 2009. Okay, so in 15th August 2010 is how much? So it is 15th August, right? So in January, I'm going to consider as 3, February as 0, March as 3, April as 2, May as 3, June as 2, July as 3, August has 15. So in 15, how many odd days? 1. So what is the total of this? And plus that 2009. And that 2009, I'm going to consider as 2000 plus 9. So in 9 years, how many odd days are there that I need to calculate? In 2000 years, how many odd days are that I need to calculate? So what is the total of this? 3 plus 0 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3, how much would it will be? So 1 2 3 4, it will be 12, 18, 19. 19 divided by 7 plus in 2000 how many odd days? 0. In 9 years how many odd days? In 9 years there will be 2 leap years, so I will multiply it by 2, and the rest of them will be non leap years, so I will multiply it with 1. So the total answer will be 19 divided by 7, how much? Remainder is 5 plus 0 plus, what is the answer of this one? 4 plus 7, 11. 11 divided by 7, 5 plus 0 plus the remainder of this one is 11 divided by 7, how much? 4, right? Total I got it as 9. Now again divided by 7, answer is 2. Okay, let's see what mistake we have that did here. Okay, 3 3, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August 2000. Yes, anyone can find a mistake here? Yeah, well, it is Sunday itself, I know that. 4 odd days plus 3 odd days is equals to 7. Okay, great. 4 odd day plus 7 odd days, okay. I have just did one calculation here, right? Just tell me what is the mistake I have done here. And if you're not telling what mistake I have done here, I think you have not got anything yet. Only one mistake I have done. See this one. Here I have done one mistake. What is the mistake? No one can tell, right? Very good. It is 17 divided by 7. Okay, it is not 19 divided by 7. So here it will be 3. Here it will be 3. So 3 plus 4 it is 7. So 7 divided by 7 it is 0. And 0 indicates it is Sunday. Right? That much easy. So at least do some questions. I'm just telling the concept. I'm only solving the questions. So not telling the answer. What is the use of it? Only one guy told the answer. That is who is the particular person? Naveen. Naveen told Sunday 4 odd days plus 3 odd days equals to 7. 17 you got. 17 divided by percentage of 7 equals to 3. Nitin, correct. Okay, Nitin also got it. So this is the basic concept of calendars. So like this, you can solve the questions. The same thing we can do with shortcut also. Okay, let's do the same thing using shortcut. Let's see. We will get the same answer now. Okay, so date is 15. 15 plus August. Can anyone tell me what is the shortcut of August? Fast. Let's see who is going to tell. I'm not going to show. Okay, I have already told you, right? So what is the shortcut of? Sorry, what is the this code for August? I need the code for August. Let's see. I will just keep it empty here. So code of August, then the year is there. So that is 10. Then the century year is 2000. So I will take it as 6. And leap year, how many leap years are there in 2010? Means only 10 years. So that will be 2. And in the last divided by 7. And you need to take the percentage. I will remove that divide. I will put it as percent. So that also you will say that no one has told me till who is this? Gangotri 2. Good. So the shortcut for this August is 2. Okay. So what is the total of this? 17, 17 plus 10, 27, 27 plus 2, 29, 29 plus 6, it is 35. So 35 divided by 7 you need to do. Okay, 35 uh, percentage of 7. So answer is 0. So from here also we are getting the same answer. Okay, so if you want to use the shortcut also, you need to know the codes. Okay, so for that also you need to know the codes. Okay, so at least for that sake, remember the code. Okay, so this much will be enough for that. Hope you all got this particular concept. So I will just share you one feedback link and attendance link. You can just fill that particular form, and after that we will wind up the session here. Just one moment, I will just share you the link. I can't find. Yeah, it's here. It's just a moment. I can't find it. Yeah, this is the link. I'm just sending you this link, so you can just fill up your attendance here. And fill it fast. It will be expired at 8:15. Okay, you have only 2 minutes left, so it will be expired in 2 minutes. And one more link I am sending. Both link will be expired at 8:15. They are saying so. Just attend this as fast as possible. Okay, guys. If you have filled this form, you can just type it as in the chat box, and we'll wind up the session now. If you have filled this attendance sheet, and the link will be open till 9 o'clock. Okay, it will be available till 9 o'clock, so you can attend that particular. You can just means access that particular course till 9 o'clock. So you have time. So if you have done this particular, you can just type it yes in the chat box. So I'll wind up the session. Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay, okay, guys. Hope you got something with the session. So I will wind up the session now. Okay, so I will stop sharing the screen. So okay guys, I'll end this stream now. Thank you for attending.